working, what did it get me?
Pop it when you pop it, work it, pop it up. Pop it when you make it, work it, pop it up. Pop it when you work it, pop it up. Pop it when you pop it when you hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mira, and we back with another video. Today we got
Angel.
Angel
hey.
back in the cut. She back in the cut. Welcome again.
Hold on. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Alright, so today's video we are talking about problems that trans women face. Things that we go through 24/7, 365 days of the year.
Every day, all day.
Every day, all day. So the first one is DL, insecure men. Well, I say like with that, it's like there's a difference if you're just DL and those are the ones that are just, you know, don't want nobody know this, that, or what they do, go behind closed doors, this, that. But the ones that are like insecure as well, or
when it gives us shame. Yeah.
Those are the ones that like really put us through hell the most. Because then it's just like they act one way with us and then another way, and at the same time it's just like 1 minute we're cool, the next minute you're talking down on me or making me feel some type of way, especially if they're in front of their friends, family, this, that, and the third. Like,
trying to save face.
Right. So it's like, it could be like, oh babe, you know, I love you, this, that, and the third. And then when they're around your friends, oh, don't fucking call me, or don't this, that, and the third, or don't even look my way, or, you know, just shit like that. Now, I have never been through that with any DL, because one, I don't play that, and because you're not going to treat me away but in public and then think that you're still going to be getting anything of me.
Yeah.
And behind closed doors. No, I'm not that type of person. Have you experienced anything like that?
In my younger years of my transition, yes. I wasn't passable enough. So it made men, you know, behind closed doors, it's like, you're my queen. Oh my God, I'm going to buy you the world. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then in front of their faces, like she said, to save face. I mean, in front of their parents. Cuts. Okay. We're back. Okay. Back to what she was saying, to save face. In front of their friends, it's like, oh, he this, he that, oh, that faggot, that this, that. Damn, that was a bad word. Sorry.
The F-bomb.
And it would eat me up inside, but I also would tell myself, this is how I'm gonna find love. This is how I basically need to put up with all of this back talk and all of this stuff that I know in my heart is disrespectful, but I feel like in order to keep the man, I have to put up with it. So in my early years, I was very dumb, very gullible, and I would let men talk down.
That's a lot to take on though.
Girl, talk down.
That that really fucks with your mental.
It does.
That's, oh girl, but we're not like that anymore. No,
now I would never.
Yeah,
You can't even try that with me
you
now.
don't deserve that.
I know my worth now. And not only that, bitch, I'm that girl.
That girl.
Will forever be that girl.
That girl.
So I'm glad of the woman I've become, because younger me, stupid.
She was still learning. It's okay.
Stupid. Okay? Stupid.
Alright, so the next one I have is resistance to change.
Meaning us?
Yeah, that's something we go through. As far as like behavior wise, like certain things.
I'm locked in.
Right? And it's just like, and that's more like a manly way. And it's just like, now that we are the women we are today, it's like we can't move the same, you know? And that doesn't say like, I mean, because, okay, I'm gonna just put it this way. Like, I've always been me. Always been girly, always been, you know? But there was just certain stuff I had to change. I had to move differently when it comes to certain situations. like my habits that I have as far as like sitting. Like I'm not gonna be sitting like a man. Like, and that's some of the stuff, you know, I was forced to do. Like when I used to lean, when I used to stand like and like lean, like park my hips a little bit. I remember my pops used to like kick my. He used to kick my foot and make me like stand straight and shit. So it's like now I'm able to really, you know, be comfortable about everything I do now, like sitting, standing, and everything.
Yeah.
So that's something I had to like readjust, is to really being comfortable being who I am.
Yes. Heard.
Especially in public.
T. Me, I feel like two things that I've really tried to focus on that are kind of hard for me is my anger is one. I get unbelievably angry, and I know that's like the testosterone in my body. I really feel like it's like trying to rip its way out. And also being a considerate person is such a struggle for me, trying to be the woman I am today and grow as a person, but also like be a great person to other people. And I feel like that really came into play just these past couple of weeks with me and Amira, where I feel like I kept kind of blowing her off, not intentionally or not on purpose or to hurt her feelings or anything, but it's just like something that is muscle memory to me, to just kind of push everything out. And even though I know it'll better me and it'll better our relationship and our friendship and all that, it's just some kind of like negative thing in the back of my mind that tells me, you know, don't do it, or you can do it next time, or you can do it next week, and always put it off and procrastinate. So those are two main things that I am working on till this day.
Yeah, I mean, same too, because, you know, I could be like that too. But one thing I be trying to like really, really work on is like being considerate of the people I love, their feelings.
Yeah.
And because, you know, like we all could be stuck in our ways sometimes. Like I know I could be like, you know, I gotta put me first, and, you know, whatever, you know, however I feel this, that, and the third. But I also gotta think about, okay, how am I affecting this other person too? Especially if I love this person, you know, I gotta put them first as well. I can't just, you know.
Yeah.
That shows that how much you really care about how the person feels.
Yeah.
And how you really value your relationship, friendship, whatever it may be.
Period.
So that was a good one. Emotional trauma.
Ooh,
That's another thing that we go through as well. Being on the pills, estrogen, spiral.
It does something to your fucking brain, honey.
Really do a lot. And in the beginning, I really thought I had this shit down pat.
That shit.
6 months, 8 months in,
girl,
it'll mollywop the bejesus out of you. I was gonna say something else. It will drag you out these streets, okay? And it makes you sometimes it feels unbearable, the amount of emotion that we deal with, and having to deal with that, and having to put up with these men who don't value us the way we know we need to be valued. And sometimes we're still working on how to value ourselves. It's a lot to take in, the mental toll that we go through as trans women.
Yeah, and then that also goes to like I don't mind when my friends or my closest family members, whoever, I don't mind when people come to me and tell me their issues. You know, vent, do what you need to do. I'm always here.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when it's like constantly and it's always negative, that gets to me, because one thing I work on every day is my peace, my mindset. Like I try to be a positive person, so it's like I don't mind you venting to me, but if it's constantly, it's negative shit all the time, it's like it becomes too much. And then it's just like,
And you're not trying to find a solution. So
like,
what do you think I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna start to tune your ass out. I don't want to hear about it. It's
No.
like, you know, and it's like, I don't mean it for, I don't mean it to be like
Rude and trying to,
but it's just like
them.
I'm not mentally there. And you know, like she said, like we go through a lot. We feel everything, all our emotions all at once. They hit us like So I was about to say my ass. Me,
Still said it.
right? Me, like, if I'm going through a lot and I'm feeling a lot, I go to sleep. That's a sign of depression.
Yes, and that also suppresses your feelings, which does not benefit you at all.
And I'm not gonna lie, I do it all the time. I just feel like if I'm asleep, I'm at peace. I don't feel anything, you know.
It's one of the easiest things
Literally.
to do, yeah.
And it's like, I don't like doing that all the time, but I find myself doing it all the time. But I just have to learn to find different ways to cope with my emotions. Whether that be writing or talking,
shooting,
or doing my videos. I actually did that the other day. My last video, I was feeling a lot. I was trying to go to sleep, but it was just too much. It was too much. I just had to get that out, and then I went to sleep.
Yeah, and that's a very productive way to let that out.
I had to get that out. So that worked. So just find something to help you cope with your emotions.
In a healthy way.
In a healthy way.
Yes. No vices.
Lack of self-awareness. Well, listen. Well, one thing about listen. If you know, you know. But once I start smoking other things again, this won't be in my hand as much.
I can't say anything.
It'll be in my bed. like how I used to do. Like if I have my gas, I'll smoke my gas. But this will only be in the bed for when I get in the bed. Bed.
Okay. Yeah. Reasonable.
So, lack of self-awareness.
A lack of self-awareness. Now, part of me is like, I'm great with self-awareness for the most part. I try. Just because I grew up with a family who very much lacked in the sense. So growing up, especially becoming the young woman I wanted to be, I tried to be as self-aware and socially aware as I could be. I still lack, here and there, certain situations, but for the most part, I feel like my self-awareness is, I'd say like 80% good. I think for me, my self-awareness where I lack is honestly my looks and my body, and I really feel like I beat myself up too much. I feel like I'm not pretty every day, and I'm always asking either a mirror or my boyfriend or whoever, I'm like, do I look okay? Do I look good? Because I'm constantly second guessing myself, and I want to get to a point in my self-awareness where I know I'm that girl, not so much externally, which it would be a plus, but internally where I'm like, I'm open and honest, and I communicate well, and I basically an open book, so you don't have to ever guess what I'm thinking or how I feel towards you. I try to put that out there. I try to put that out there as much as I can, so people can get a better feel and handle their feelings within that. Another way I lack in self-awareness is not going back to considerate. I feel like in some situations I'm not fully considerate of other people, and it's really not intentional, but I know it's a problem, and I know I need to work on that.
Excuse me. Like she said, it could be days where I feel like I'm not pretty, or like not pretty enough. It's times where I feel like, even like in the inside, like I feel like, I don't know, like I'm just not there. And it's not often, but I do have those moments, especially when I hear a bunch of talk. And it's just like, one thing I have really worked on in my whole transition, even I started a little bit before my transition, but just loving me for me. Through and through, just loving who I am as a person, loving how I look, how I sound, how I walk, like everything, just loving me 100%.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's people, they'll go out and they'll try to look for that validation from other people. Now, there's certain levels to that, because if it's like your friends, like you said, like asking like, oh, do all of that, it's nothing wrong with that. But if you're just like out there, like, let's just use men.
Being a
like,
pick-me.
Yeah, being a pick-me and just trying to, you know, it's not really good for you. That's not really something that you should really be focused on. You really have to be confident in who you are, for one. And what I tell people to do all the time is to big yourself up in the mirror. You go in the mirror and you tell yourself how pretty you are. You tell yourself how you're gonna have a great day. How you're just, you know, like, just always big yourself up.
Period.
And I do that all the time.
She's big on affirmations.
Yeah.
This is the affirmation queen right here.
Yeah.
And it's funny being on the opposite side of that, is being her friend, where I think she's the most beautiful girl in the world through in and out. I think her skin is beautiful. Her hair is always slayed. And just her as a person, she's funny, she's strong, she's brave, she's all these things that a lot of women aspire to be. And I see that in her as her friend. So it's crazy, like, when we hear each other talk about our insecurities, or talking about how sometimes we don't value ourselves as much, but as each other's friends, it's like, we see your potential, we see your growth, we see your ambition, and you're doing the damn thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, girl.
You know, I feel like I have a Megan Thee Stallion nose.
I feel like I have a Megan Thee Stallion.
My nose definitely get Megan. It don't get Megan.
I'm screaming. Okay, Megan gets millions, so we'll go with that.
No,
okay?
like, listen, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes I just look at my nose, I'm like, damn, like, my nose really just do too much. But, but yeah, and that's like,
Woo! Okay, that was a hot take. Fuck. Okay. See.
that's like saying with her, like, when she be like, oh, Amira, do I look good? And bitch, you look good. You look good. You are that girl. I don't know how many times I gotta tell your ass.
Okay.
You are that girl.
Arms.
And it's like, I don't like hearing my friends, you know,
Down themselves.
yeah, like, I don't like hearing them talk down themselves, because all my friends are those girls. We're all those girls. 10s in my eyes. So,
Across the board.
off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why I feel like it's very important to be self-aware. You gotta big yourself up.
Yes.
Because there will be people who will try to tear your ass down.
Every day, all day.
If you let them.
But I feel like if you're not doing the damn thing, you're not going to have people out here trying to drag you back down to their insecure, hateful, just vile personality. Like, they want you to be as low as they feel.
Yeah.
And if you don't have people in your life that are doing that, you need to step your game up.
Yeah.
Okay?
One thing about it. Another thing, we go through unsupportive environments.
Ooh, that's a lot to unpack.
That is really a lot to unpack. I don't, like, right now, like we just said, like, we're trying to work on ourselves, our self-awareness and everything. And it's just like, I don't have time to be around people who are not really supportive of my decisions.
Yes.
I don't have time to be around people who are talking down on me. It's just like,
the fact you're supposed to love me and I have to walk on eggshells around you and kind of acclimate you into my lifestyle is not something that we're gonna put up with. I'm sorry. We're too grown. You're definitely too fucking grown. So if you can't support her through and through, can't support her, Amira, through and through, then I feel like you don't deserve the privilege to know her at all.
At all. And that's vice versa. You don't, with your situations, I just like, even y'all, anybody who else is going through it, is don't allow these people to
bring you down.
Don't like,
and don't let them make you like them, because eventually, if you allow it and you listen to what they're telling you, you're gonna eventually regret the things that you're doing in life, even though they're benefiting you and they're making you happy and you're succeeding in life. If you listen to these people, they're just gonna drag you down, and then you're gonna end up resenting every single life decision that you've ever been through. And you get older 10 plus years in the future and you're like, damn, like, why did I even listen to them? Because their word means nothing. It means nothing.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I said in the last video, I'm very much happy with my decision. I'm very much happy with who I am.
Very much.
And I'm not changing a goddamn thing.
Never.
So I'm not gonna sit there and change who I am just to make you happy.
Exactly. I'm not here for your comfortability, babe.
I'm not doing that. So it's like I'm becoming very much at peace with not having certain people in my life anymore. And it's like, I don't hate you. I don't
feel no type of way towards you, babe.
I can just love you from a distance, and that's just what I will do.
I wish you success. I wish you peace. But me ignoring you is what's keeping my mental.
And then like that, and that helps me heal. Being away from the negativity.
Yeah.
That helps me heal. So they say find a way to heal and stop trying to cut people off, but sometimes you have to cut people off to heal.
You have to.
So fear of the unknown. So like sometimes sometimes I fear that I'm not going to continue to be happy with my decisions. Sometimes I have that doubt, like maybe I should just not keep going. Maybe I should just be miserable like everybody else.
like stay complacent.
Yeah.
Stay in this one stage.
And it's like,
or are you talking about reverting back? Or saying stay like this forever?
Reverting.
And that's what we're not gonna do.
And I'm not doing that.
We're not doing that.
I'm not doing that. My biggest fear is failure. Like I don't ever, want to fail, but sometimes we have to go through things. We're gonna fail sometimes, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna stay down. You get back up.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but I have plans. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to achieve. So.
And I feel like you're doing it. You're on the right steps. You taking the right steps to achieving what you want to achieve and who you want to be. I see that. I really do. Are we gonna cry right now? Try not.
No, we're not gonna cry. We're not gonna cry.
One more time.
Fear of the unknown.
Fear of the unknown. There's a lot of things I'm scared of. I fear that I'm not going to progress in my transition the way I want to progress in my transition. And I feel like what I was referring to with her, I feel like I'm going to feel complacent and I'm going to feel stuck in this one stage of my life, and I'm not going to get the boobs and the BBL and the FFS. I feel like part of me is like, I need to achieve those things to feel like the woman I know I am. But then the other part of me is like, well, you have to learn to love who you are now. Because if you get those surgeries and you get everything top done, you look amazing on the outside. But on the inside, you are regretting everything because you're like, you never took that chance to genuinely fall in love with yourself. So now that you're a whole different person, like you don't even know how to start to love yourself. And you're just gonna become stuck, and I'm scared of that.
Yeah, but definitely it's like, and that's not something we want either. Even me, like, even after surgery, it's like, then I would still feel like, oh, damn, like I still feel this way, or damn, still not enough. And then it's like, what else do I need to do? that's why it's important to love who you are now. So that way, when you get to where you want to be, you get the stuff that you want, it only is going to boost it.
Yeah.
And you'll feel, even better and not like...
Right. It's just perks. And you're not doing it solely to provide you happiness.
Right. Another thing we face is being sexualized.
Oh, girl.
This is, for me...
a big one.
One thing about it, it's one thing to compliment, but it's another to like just be so like
a chaser.
Yeah, like
it gives fetish. It doesn't give attraction. It gives fetish. It gives addiction. It gives. I watch so much trans porn. This is what I think y'all should be. This is what I think y'all are. Y'all are overly sexual beings, and we're not that. We're people.
We're human beings.
We are not porn stars. We are not these sexual girls that just wanna. No, we're not that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst your little bubble, but I'm sorry you were never introduced to actual trans women in your life. So the only introduction was porn, and that's a really big thing for trans women. Is these men, especially women like us who like straight men, they're introduced to trans women. What was the giggle? Bitch, what was the giggle? Hold on.
God, I just thought it was funny.
We'll circle back to that. Straight men are introduced to trans women through porn. I mean, that's every single man that I've talked to was like, oh yeah, I started watching trans porn, and then all of a sudden and that doesn't hit the way you think it hits when you tell us. It makes me uncomfortable and ew. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Also, with being sexualized, like today, I was asking a guy if he wanted a beer, tall or short. He said tall, and I said, do you want it dressed? And he was like, no, I like mine naked. And he looks directly at my boobs. Ew, that's gross.
Like,
I almost slipped.
Grow up.
Get away from me, please. And not even 5 minutes later, I walk by a bar, and this man sitting at the bar starts whistling, staring at my ass. So I think sexualizing is really women, trans women, any kind of feminine presenting being. We are overly sexualized so much to the point where we are used to it now. It becomes like an everyday thing. Or you're hitting us up on Snapchat, sending us a dick pic that we didn't ask for. We didn't ask for that, babe. We didn't. I'm sorry to, again, burst your bubble, but that's not what we're into, babe. I'm a person. I like horror movies, and I like collecting brats, and I'm such a person that has layers, and you just trivialize us to this, nice lips. Ew! Please, get away!
Oh. Them big juicy lips with that mouth, dude. What?
Eats a wrap.
Oh,
okay.
Eats a wrap, buffalo
Eats a wrap.
chicken.
Babe.
My mouth is used for talking.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Have a little sip.
Okay. Fuck wrong with y'all. And then they come on my snap and thinking that I'm going to be quick to send you pictures or just because of that. What the? Who the fuck do you think I am?
And who are you? Who are you?
Like,
literally, look in the mirror and ask yourself, who are you, bruh? Because you're not him. Okay?
Like, come on now. I know y'all used to some trans women who are quick and fast and easy.
Mm-hmm. And those are the girls that are very insecure in themselves.
But we're not that.
Never been. Sorry.
We're not that. So try again with the next bitch. Because these two right here, we're not having that. But no, I left that straight man because that's really what we attract. And one thing about me, I love me some straight men.
Yeah, same. I do too.
Another big thing that we go through is being misgendered. For me, I get it a lot because, my voice is kind of deep. So if they don't see me and they just hear me and they just, oh, sir, this, that. Bitch.
Pause.
Hold. Run that back.
Yeah, let's run it back.
Run that back.
Hold on. Because I'm not that.
I'm not that.
Never will be.
But that just goes with just people just assuming shit. You
Yeah.
know? And it's like, even the ones that clearly see, you know, how I look and still fix their lips.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
And still fix their lips to say sir.
Yeah. And a lot of them do it to try to, back to some topics ago, which bring you down. It's like they try to humble you in a way, and it doesn't hit the way you think it's hitting, babe, because I'm only gonna either laugh at you, cuss you out, or go on with my day, because at the end of the day, we're still that girl.
You're still like, you're not
So
hurting me.
you saying he, sir, that's cute. What's up, sis?
Literally. Hey sis.
Hey sis.
Hey girl, how you doing?
I used to get that a lot in my earlier transition, just because my hair wasn't where it was, my skin wasn't where it was, and I did not know how to do my makeup at all. So it was constantly he, especially for my family. It kind of like, like it would just dig and dig and dig inside of me, where finally I had enough, because I'm like, the outside world, okay, I don't know y'all. I can't stop you from saying things.
It don't really faze me that much.
Yeah, I can't stop you, babe. I don't know you as a person, but my family, you're gonna get cut off in 2.5 if you continue, because I feel like you're doing it on purpose now, because I've expressed my feelings and I've expressed how I feel and how that makes me feel, and you still continue to do it. So,
and that just lets me know that you don't give a fuck about how I feel at
all. Don't. I'm not gonna tiptoe around your feelings, and you're not gonna disrespect me. Or mine.
I'm not having that.
Ever.
I'm not having that. Because it's like, if they were to tell me, oh, Amira, I don't want to be auntie anymore. I want to be uncle.
Period. Okay. Hey, sir.
Hey, uncle.
Hey, Theo.
Whatever. Like, you know, and it's just, that's you're asking that of me. And because I have respect for you, that's just what I'm going to do. Like.
And even if I don't know you, if you tell me you want to be called anything, I identify as a cat, which there's some people out there who are into like pup play, you know?
You want to be a cat?
Go off.
Go off.
I'm here for it, you know?
Who am I to judge?
Literally.
So.
It's not hard. It's really not hard. Especially if you don't know me. How hard is it to say she? You don't know me.
What I find it so crazy, people that don't know me are more accepting and, you know, ma'am, and you know everything, and it's just like with family, it's like it's so hard, but it's like, why is it so hard? Y'all love me, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all respect me, right? So why not make me comfortable, or just
show me that you truly love me and truly accept me, like you say you do.
Child, I had enough of that conversation, that topic. It's really not difficult at all. Transphobic people, homophobic people. That's another thing we go through, we have to deal with, especially if they're fighting demons within themselves.
Definitely. Like I make your pee-pee wiggle, and you don't like that. Mm-mm. You don't like that I turn you on by just being me. Hey, that sounds like a you problem, babe, and it honestly sounds like you need to work on that within yourself.
Yeah.
That is not my issue. That is not my problem. But I will not tolerate your disrespect.
At all.
Transphobia is so blatant now. And I honestly think it's become a trend. You know, ever since like TikTok and social media and all these things, it makes it seem like hating on trans women, or hating on gay people, or hating on lesbians, or hating on intersex people. It's such a trend now. People who really don't even believe in that will hop on the train just so they can, I don't know, get a little 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's not cute. Be your own person, babe. And if you're truly like that,
get some help.
Go off. You know?
Get some help for real.
Love you. You're not stopping shit over here. But don't bring none of that shit over here, because I will put you in your place.
Definitely.
Don't do that.
And then they love making it seem like we the bad person when we go off. But it's like, you're antagonizing me.
Over and over and over. He. Sir. You're not a woman. You're not a woman. Okay. I realize I do that. I will fucking bitch why I oughta. Okay? I don't like that, because
I don't like it either.
One thing about me, I will whoop your ass.
That part.
I will.
And if you think I'm scared of you,
never.
Please.
Never been that. No
Please.
bitch intimidates me. No man,
bitch,
no woman.
No man.
No grandma, no grandpa, no
No
kid.
auntie, no uncle. Sister, cousin.
No cat, no dog. Nobody intimidates me, babe.
And it's just like, and that goes with being so brave, being who we are. And it's just like, we like all this stuff that I'm listening that we go through. This is stuff all the time.
Everyday stuff.
You think you're gonna intimidate me?
There's 20 of these topics that hit us in a day. Okay.
You think you scare me?
I scare myself.
Like,
My mind scares me, babe.
okay, like come on now.
Come on. There's a whole horror show in here.
Nobody is scared of y'all. Like,
And you put no fear in our hearts.
no fear at all.
No intimidation. None of that.
Gays, lesbians, trans women, we are really the bravest motherfuckers out here. And we really doing the damn thing. We have the balls to be ourselves.
Definitely. Especially women of color. Or just people of color in general who are in the LGBT community. We not only fight statistics, we fight transphobia and homophobia and all these things that we have to put up with on a daily basis while still trying to be a productive human in society. It's so much to deal with, but it's just, for us, it's become a custom, and we're vibing at this point.
Yeah. Really doing the damn thing for real.
Yeah.
So shout out to us.
The girls.
Shout out to us.
To the Alphabet Mafia. We love y'all.
The next one is rejection. You know,
Can't relate.
I was gonna say, like, I very much let it be known, you know, who I am. So does she. And it's just like, we have no issue getting anything we want from anybody.
Respectfully.
So, the only rejection I fear is when it comes to like jobs and stuff like that, because you know, they are very judgmental and they're not supposed to be, but they still do it anyway. And it's just like, it makes it hard for us to work at certain places or, you know, just be in, you know, certain environments and stuff. So that's the only type of rejection that, you know, not like I fear, but it's just,
It's annoying.
It's annoying, and it's something we go through a lot. So
my last job, when I first started working there, I had all female managers, and it was the greatest thing. It was such a working machine, and we all got along, and we all bought each other lunch, and we had a great time. Like, we were just hanging out at work every single day. And there was a management change to this man who came in, hired a new guy, and they just so happened to both be transphobic. So my hours started getting shorter and shorter, and then I started getting threatened with write-ups here and there for benign things, little things that no manager would ever write you up for, but they kept trying to threaten me and hold it over my head, I guess, to try to get me to quit. So at the end, it just came to a point where I was working 1 day a week. I had 2 write-ups in the span of 2 weeks. And eventually I just quit because I'm like, you got what you wanted, and I'm gonna move on to bigger and better things. Y'all be safe though. And now they both don't work there anymore. So
that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. Shit we go through. Oof. Staying true to yourself. I feel like we kind of touched that topic a little bit earlier. Lack of self-awareness.
Yeah,
but
also staying true to yourself is sticking on your path, not letting anybody steer you a different direction. You are focused, and you have your mind set on where you're going.
No matter how much you.
No matter, and I feel like what was it again?
Staying true to yourself.
Staying true to yourself. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. Staying true to yourself, it's honestly it's more motivation that we need. It's like, I gotta keep going. I have to keep going. I have to keep pursuing. I have to keep fighting after this dream that I know I can achieve. And I'm not gonna let anybody stop me from that. I'm not gonna let anybody put me back. I'm not gonna let nobody drag me back 20 steps because I've came so far in so long in such a little span. And I'd be damned if I let somebody who don't brush their teeth bring me back.
Seriously.
Okay?
Seriously.
Get an edge up. And maybe you could talk.
Seriously.
Change your underwear.
Jealousy. We go through that too, especially with these
Women, cis women, vagina having women.
Yeah.
It's something about, and it's not all women, because trust me, we have our girls that love us. A girl's girl, truly a girl's girl. But there's a lot of women out there who are either jealous that you're with somebody that they find attractive and they think, oh, well, you're with a man and you're with this. And ew, like that just makes you an ugly person. There's no reason you need to drag me down to try to make yourself look better in front of a man. Like, he's gonna think you look stupid too, sis. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise.
And I feel like that's a reason why men are how they are when it comes to dating trans women, because there are a lot of women
in their ear
who talk so much about it, like talk down on us so much.
That makes you gay. That's a man.
And now they feel like they can't even be with who they want to be with because all this.
Yes. And I get that a lot. I'm dropping my boyfriend in there again. Okay. He came to my job last week, and there was this, beautiful black woman. She was gorgeous. Her body was teed, her outfit was popping, but she was across the bar staring at my boyfriend, and he smiled, waved, and then looked back down, and she kept trying to get him to come here. And then I come out of the kitchen and I go directly to him, not even knowing that this girl is trying to get his attention. And I give him a little hug and a kiss. And she gets up, goes to the restroom, and comes back. And when I'm literally hugging on my man, she gives me the ugliest fucking look. Like, ew.
Jealous.
Bitch, I know my man is fine. I'm sorry. He picked me.
And not you.
Babe, be lucky he was nice enough to wave at you. I'm sorry. He's a gentleman. But he's mine. So I'm sorry you were in your feelings, I guess. But there's a lot of women out there who don't keep it as cute as she kept it, because she didn't say anything. She didn't make no snide remarks. She didn't do none of that. But I haven't been in situations where the women do say something. When we went out to Deep Ellum and Amira walked in and showed her ID, went in, no issue. She looked bad as fuck, white tee, hair in a ponytail, cute little tennis skirt. And the bouncer was like, okay, y'all, you go in. And there was some ugly bitch behind him. That's a man, right? What was the reason? What was the point?
Wait, did you mention he had said sweetheart?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I may have missed that.
Okay, I didn't say sweetheart, but he did say,
yeah,
go
on,
sweetheart.
Go on, sweetheart, some shit. Then when I walked away, she's like, that's a man.
Because what did you gain from that?
You're jealous as fuck, first of all. And then you telling me after I walk the fuck away.
First of all, the bitch already walked away, okay?
First, I'm like, why would you tell me after I walk away?
The bitch already walked away. She was already across the room, okay? I'm not going to be like,
And you said, like, Amira, she just said. I would have been like, what? What you said? First of all, bitch, you're mad as fuck. Like, I don't, like...
You just didn't gain nothing from saying that. Nothing. And the way he just, like, okay. He didn't give a fuck, girl. Like, who are you showing out for, babe? You're in a club, in this hot-ass club, doing nothing. Babe, you standing behind the bouncer like he wants you when you don't.
Not thinking you know mine.
And she don't like him.
At
so
all.
what was the reason?
At all.
I don't know why that it makes y'all feel like superior to us, babe. It makes you look stupid.
Really?
It makes you look dumb.
I'm so jealous. Like,
ugh,
that was really uncalled for. But then that's an example of the shit that we go through not for no reason. Minding my business, trying to get into the club. And no, that's not man. No bitch was Use your words right. Use your vocabulary the right way, bitch. Was.
Let's go back to kindergarten. Go back to first grade.
If you're going to say that, use the right vocabulary.
Past tense.
Okay. Was.
Yes.
Bitch. The last thing that we have on the list is false promises.
That's the one.
You
That really comes in with men.
Dating wise.
Yes. Saying you're gonna give us the world and we deserve so much.
What's your ring size?
Yeah, you're gonna marry us one day and we're gonna adopt children and we're gonna miss me with all of that, sir. Because unless I see you putting your foot forward,
especially if you're not showing that, I don't want to hear it.
It goes in one ear and out the other.
Literally, I don't like that. Like if you're like we just said, if you're gonna say those things, I want to see action.
Yes.
If I don't see nothing, don't even. It's okay, sis. We don't gotta go there.
Yeah, we're good, babe. You don't even have to say anything at all.
You really don't.
It makes you look dumb, the fact that you say something and don't live up to what you say. And then, back then we would have been disappointed, but now it's like, well,
it's not phasing.
There goes that.
Literally.
I mean,
another one bites the dust.
Good for you, bud. Do you feel better? Do you feel better? Like that's gonna keep us, like the wishful promises and this and this and the sweet nothings that you keep putting in our ear. It's not doing nothing for us, babe. I'm sorry.
9 times out of 10, they just want something from us.
Yep.
Save it.
Please. Save it for a dumb bitch.
That part.
Because we're not that.
At
I'm
all.
sorry.
So, yeah. But yeah, that's all we have for this video. Again, thank you, Angel, for coming. Thank you for being here and engaging and being yourself.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman that you are. And sharing your life with the audience.
Period.
Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, OnlyFans coming soon.
Whoa. Maybe you and your man.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.